Hi everyone, I hope you're keeping well. Andrew here, the Argus Solid Fuels editor for Asia, based in the company's Singapore office. I just wanted to spend the next couple of minutes talking about coal supplies, given the likelihood of a third consecutive La Nina weather episode and the impact that this could have on coal output and availability in the coming months. Coal prices in Asia Pacific remain at elevated levels in historical terms despite recent declines. We have seen the return of Chinese buying interest for Indonesian coal again in recent weeks, following an exceptionally hot summer which brought coal stocks down, while the peak winter demand season in the Northern Hemisphere is fast approaching. There have been several factors that have unfolded to keep prices at relatively elevated levels, not least some pretty lengthy weather-related disruptions to output. We've seen months of unseasonal rain hampering production in Indonesia and prolonged wet weather and flooding in Australia, with that country being hit by severe flooding again in recent days. Australia recently announced the onset of an unprecedented third consecutive La Nina weather event, which according to some forecasts is expected to last well into next year. La Nina weather events tend to be something of a double-edged sword in terms of the coal market, in that they bring wet weather through the Pacific Basin, which obviously hampers coal production in the big producing countries such as Indonesia and Australia, along with generally colder winters and hotter, drier summers in other regions. That not only raise domestic electricity demand, but also curb hydropower generation capacity. We saw an exceptional heatwave in India earlier this year and a prolonged hot summer in China, the world's second and single largest coal importers respectively. Australia's Bureau of Meteorology, or BOM, forecasts an early start to an above-average November-April cyclone season this year, posing a greater threat to the country's LNG, iron ore, coal, petroleum and agricultural assets. Australia has a 73% chance of an above-average number of cyclones developing offshore in 2022-23, according to the BOM, with the nation averaging 11 cyclones per year. The biggest chance of an increased number of cyclones is in the eastern states of New South Wales and Queensland, which provide all of Australia's coal exports. Coal shipments from the four main coal ports in the Australian state of Queensland fell by 5% in January to September compared with the same period of 2021 and were down by 13% compared with 2019, as September exports remained below the monthly average for the past 3 years. The ports of Hay Point, DBCT, Abbott Point and Gladstone shipped 141.85 million tonnes of coal in January-September, down from 149.3 million a year earlier. Weather-related disruptions were a key contributing factor to the decline, and with another La Nina weather event apparently unfolding, it appears likely that we will see further supply uncertainty in the months ahead. And that brings me to the end of this month's coal market update from the Asian Solid Fuels team here at Argus. Thanks for listening and see you next time.